So I thought I'd do another sort of weekly update, and it's from a few videos that I took over the course of the past week, mainly just about the planting that has happened. I guess the less than fantastic news is that the planting I had done here at the house, I had planted some pak choy, and that apparently hasn't done so well. But to be fair, it's because I planted it in little trays, and with the 40-degree heat, and I watered them a lot as well, twice a day. But I don't think they survived the heat. I think what I did was they ended up being cooked, like fully baked in the soil, because I'm sure it would have gotten up to probably like 50 degrees in the soil where they were. So a little bit unfortunate with that, but that's all right. I have plenty of pak choi seeds, so I'll just plant some more probably over the next maybe week. And then I've got the apple cucumbers and the chives also that I haven't planted. And I've actually got with the cell phone service, that the SIM card that I have switched over to, they gave me a pack of free seeds of like a whole bunch of different things. So I'll probably just scatter them out into the wherever and see what happens with those. The good news is that the heat wave, the 2.5 week heat wave, has finally gone away, and so the 40-degree sun that we were having for 2.5 weeks has now given way to like 30, 31 degrees and like cloudy, showery type weather, which is going to be a lot better for the things that you'll see in a moment in the video. I think they will have quite a happy little life, at least over the next couple weeks. I'll still water them if they need to be, but it's kind of nice as well to know that Mother Nature should hopefully be looking out for the new seeds. And also something that I didn't say in the upcoming videos here is that it looks like I've just planted things in some plastic bins, and that is true, but I have actually put holes in the bottom so that when it does rain, there is drainage to them, but I didn't show it and I didn't say it, so I thought I'd just say that now before the rest of the videos play. Other than that, in terms of further updates for how the land is going since those videos, the sugarcane's still a little bit iffy, and the pawpaw is like growing insanely well. It has totally taken off. There's leaves everywhere. Like there were leaves in the video that is upcoming, but even today, like 2-3 days since the latest video here, is just leaves everywhere. So I'm hoping maybe in the next I don't know, maybe next 2 or 3 months, I should probably start to see some pawpaw appearing. Maybe even sooner, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it, as long as it's the kind of pawpaw that does fruit, because if it's the male only, then it won't actually give fruit. But at the very least, it will help to make fruit on all of the other plants, the papaya and pawpaw. I think it can probably cross-pollinate. Anyway, I have a lot of hope for this pawpaw tree that has made a full recovery. And the update on the soil test, so I mentioned that in the upcoming video. I'm just still waiting to get the report back from that. And today is Monday, end of Monday. So maybe tomorrow or Wednesday I should get that. And then I should have a better understanding of what kind of structure I can build for the home that will be hopefully going in the next few months. So so there's lots of stuff happening, and it's quite exciting, and I think over at least the next few weeks I'll be able to show some videos with how all of the plants are doing, and I'm really hoping that at least a few of them sprout something worthwhile, and then as soon as they get big enough, then I can plant them somewhere else on the land. I've got some ideas of where I want to put them, but we'll see how it goes, because I'm not 100% convinced yet with my gardening and planting skills, so we'll see what actually is going to make it through the long game, and actually be ready to be planted, taken out of the bins and put somewhere else on the land. Okay, so on with the videos from earlier this week. I just finished doing some whippersnippering, so super sweaty and gross, but the good news is that I've just finished up, and this person right here is doing the soil testing, which is one of the final things that I need before I can properly submit plans to the council and have the final drawings done for the house. So he's down where the house is sort of hopefully going to be, and he'll do the little borehole things in the ground, and then hopefully within the next few days to the next week, I should have the finalized report. So yeah, exciting. Here is a bit of a quick quote unquote update on the planting situation. So I'm just at the front of the property now, and here is the sugar cane that I planted. It's about a week ago now, actually, and I hope it's doing okay. I come and water it every day, but yeah, part of it's dying out, and then it looks like another part is kind of adjusting. It was in a very shady spot before, and so now it's getting sort of what it needs, which is lots of sun. And yeah, I'm hoping it should be okay. I'm hoping. And the pawpaw is doing way better. Way better. And it has some friends. It's no longer quite as lonely. But yeah, it's growing heaps of leaves, and I imagine the roots are a lot better now as well. So here is the pawpaw tree. Look at all these brand new leaves. They're everywhere, and then all around here, and then it's still flowering. And yeah, this is the leaf from before, so it managed to stay alive. But yeah, it's got all sorts of like all up and down there, lots of new leaves, and so I'm really happy with that. And the other thing is, I'm just going to flip it around, and I stopped in at the Lifeline, like the secondhand shop, one of them here in town, and just got some like old plastic bins, and yeah, they were like $2 each, so effectively they're my raised beds at the moment. I'm still growing some stuff back at the house that I'm living in, and I'll maybe provide an update as long as that goes well. So far nothing has sprouted, but if something sprouts, then I will give another update on that one. But yeah, I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you what it is that is being planted in these bins at the moment. Okay, so here, and this is more as well for a record for myself so that I don't forget what I planted in and where. But yeah, I've got some lettuce and some watermelon, and I've tried to plant the ones that are like that don't all shoot up at the same time, so that way I'll know for sure exactly which is which. But yeah, I've got like 2 rows of lettuce and 2 rows of watermelon, and then in here there's eggplant, and the eggplant is just one single row, and there's also some, well, not just some, there's heaps of papaya seeds in there, and not pawpaw, but actual like papaya, like red flesh papaya. And that's a bit of an experiment, because that was like, I didn't even have proper seeds. I just bought one from the supermarket and decided that I'd throw them in the dirt and see what happens. And then over here, so I've got 1 row of each of the cherry Roma tomatoes, and there's another row of silver beet, and then Chinese cabbage over here. And then I better just grab, making sure that because the bins look quite similar. And then over here, yeah, we've got gherkin pickling cucumbers, because I want to make, part of the dream is to make pickles. So that's one of them. And then I've got some other ones still in the van. What are they? Apple cucumbers or something? And then there's something else that I have. Anyway, there's a few others that I have seeds for, and I'll probably do those maybe back at the home for now. And then there's just regular lettuce here, like iceberg type, one row of that. And then yeah, some beans over here, which are meant to grow quite well. And I think, yeah, so all the stuff that I bought is year round. So I can just keep growing, and it's not like it'll die out once we get to the dry season and stuff like that. So yeah, pawpaw doing well, seeds hopefully doing well. I'll probably add a little bit more dirt. And then the sugarcane hopefully is doing well. And yeah, everything else is looking as it should.